Zinc isn't just a trace mineral, it's an essential nutrient that your body relies on for over 300 enzymatic processes, including those tied to testosterone production. Let's break down 3 pathways zinc has on boosting testosterone, as well as talk about the best form of zinc, the dosing, how to take it, and some side effects to monitor. Also, real quick before we get started, it would mean the world to me if you hit the like button down below, and if you enjoy the content, turn the bell on to stay up to date with new weekly videos. First off, I want to point you to the systematic review that looked at 38 papers, including 8 clinical and 30 animal studies, and from that it was concluded that zinc deficiency reduces testosterone levels and zinc supplementation improves testosterone levels. So there seems to be an association between zinc and your testosterone. Now, because your body can't store zinc, you need to take it every day. Most of us get enough of it from our foods. And speaking of food sources, this is a list of the best foods that contain zinc. Comment down below which ones are your favorite. The first pathway is on zinc's role on your leydig cells. Think of your leydig cells as factories in your testes responsible for producing testosterone. Zinc is a cofactor for many of those enzymes, but one enzyme in particular is your 17-beta-hydroxysteroid dehydrogenase. This is the enzyme that converts precursors like androstenedione into testosterone. Without sufficient zinc, this enzyme's activity slows down, reducing testosterone production as a whole. And your leydig cells are also subject to oxidative stress too, right? Which can impair testosterone synthesis. So having enough zinc to work as an antioxidant is important to neutralize free radicals and keep your leydig cells in top shape. The second is on zinc's role on aromatase. Aromatase is an enzyme that converts testosterone into estrogen. And as a side note, having a lot of visceral fat creates this cycle by converting testosterone into estrogen within the fat tissue itself. And the more visceral fat you have, the more aromatase activity gets increased, further decreasing testosterone and leading to what is often referred to as the hypogonadal obesity cycle, which we can discuss in another video if you like. Just comment down below if you'd like to see that video. But where zinc comes into play is that it acts as a natural inhibitor of aromatase, which is going to ensure that your body maintains an optimal testosterone to estrogen ratio, which is going to be key here. So that's the second way. The third way, zinc has been found to actually increase LH. LH, or luteinizing hormone, is a hormone released by a pituitary gland that signals your leydig cells to produce testosterone. It does so by increasing sensitivity of the hypothalamus and pituitary gland to hormonal feedback loops. And in this paper titled "The Impact of Oral Zinc Therapy on the Level of Sex Hormones in Male Patients on Hemodialysis," a total of 95 individuals completed the study, and was found that after oral zinc supplement administration, plasma testosterone concentrations and basal serum LH were both raised. So how much zinc should you actually take? Research suggests to us that 11 milligrams per day for men and 8 milligrams per day for women is the recommended dietary allowance. However, for boosting testosterone, doses between 15 to 30 milligrams daily have shown those benefits. But with that said, you don't want to go overboard, because high doses of zinc, especially over 40 milligrams a day, can lead to side effects like nausea, a big one like copper deficiency, and immune suppression. If you're confident you're getting enough zinc from your diet and you aren't at a risk of zinc deficiency, which by the way, this is a list of those who may be more prone to having a low zinc, vegetarians being one group, then you may not need a supplement. I made a video that actually goes into more depth about zinc and hair loss if you were interested in how zinc plays a role in hair growth too, which I recommend you watch that one next. But remember, not all zinc supplements are created equal, guys. If you want to supplement with zinc, Zinc Bisglycinate is the gold standard because it's chelated with glycine, improving absorption and reducing stomach discomfort. And 2, it bypasses those pesky phytates found in plant-based foods, which can block zinc absorption. Thorne Zinc Bisglycinate at 15 milligrams is the one that I personally would go with, and I've left an affiliate link for it down below should you wish to check it out. And in terms of the best time to take zinc, Take it with a meal to reduce an upset stomach, and you can also pair it with foods rich in fat for even better absorption. Subscribe down below if you found value in this video. And until then, guys, I'll see you on the next one.